Hey guys, Pokemon Dragon here, so I'm going to be bringing you a random battle. First, I start out with Trick, lucky for me. He used Explosion, and he killed himself as I used Trick, and he had Choice Scarf, so I got a Focus Sash. So I Shadow Ball, do some damage, and then he Shadow Balls me in return. If you notice, he has Life Orb. I send in my Whimsicott, and he sends in Latias. I use U-Turn, it's still super effective, so it does a tiny bit of damage. Whimsicott's not that, not really that much of a attacker, so it's not going to do too much. I accidentally clicked Ice Beam instead of Shell Smash, but it's okay because I almost Star's got good defenses, so I'm able to survive. Restore status through his White Herb, and finish off the Latias. And he's actually got 2 legendaries. It's kind of unfair, but at least he did not have spikes, you know, Stun Spore or whatever. And I'm just able to Earth Power the rest. However, here comes the Gigalith. And he does have 30, but I still survive. Which is, you know, those are its defenses. Here I just go with an Earth Power, and his Thunder actually hits me, so I send in Whimsicott to get off the Stun Spore, just in case, you know. It does have the ability Prankster, which allows you to always have status moves that go first. And I send in Blossom to save my stronger ones just in case. And I go Leaf Storm, 1 a KO, or well, the rest of his HP. And there it is, that's the battle. Hey guys, so I'm bringing you guys another random battle. And so he starts off with a Seismitoad and I get Pidgeot. I'm roosting and I'm just thinking that, well, he's probably just going to use Earthquake and predict me. But that's okay, and he ends up going for Stealth Rock instead. I just keep returning. He actually has Life Orb. I use Pursuit just in case he switches. And here comes Rotom Heat. I get off that return. But he manages to use a Volt Switch and, you know, switch out. Sends in Fortress, I go Weavile. Now you see that Stealth Rock does a lot of damage and I go Knockoff, but I am Choice Banded. So I could, unfortunately he criticaled. And that kind of led my Weavile to die. I couldn't switch out because others, my Stealth Rock would just kill me on the way in. So here comes Speed Boost Torpedo. He switches out as you go with the Protect. Unfortunately, it does not work, but that was just to get up some leftovers to cover the damage of the Stealth Rock. Now I forgot he's a bug and I'm a dark, so yeah, I forgot. So he manages to want to KO me. I go Wild Charge. I'm holding an Expert Belt actually to allow more versatility. I'm just gonna go Wild Charge everything. You'll notice that there's recoil. Now this guy is really annoying. I do a good chunk of damage, but my ability becomes Mummy. But that's okay. I mean, I survived the Shadow Ball. Intimidate is okay afterwards, but because of the defense loss, I managed to want to KO that guy. And this Chinchino is very fast. I believe it's Choice Scarfed as he continues to use Return. I go with Dynamic Punch and it hits. But now my ability is Mummy and I forget. So when I use Dynamic Punch again, and I actually survived that, but I forgot that I don't have No Guard anymore, so it's going to miss. So the only thing I can do is take off a chunk of damage. Or not even a chunk, that's like a tiny little slit. Which he heals even more with leftovers. Now I actually survived the Volt Switch, and I managed to do a Scald, which is very, very, very helpful, and that was a very close battle. Yeah. So I start off with a Trick this time, and this time this guy's got the Jinx. I actually managed to get off that Power Wolf, which does a lot, but somehow Choice Scarf Tangrowth is slower than a Jinx. I don't really get it, but okay. So I get Trick, and he gets the Choice Scarf instead, while I get Leftovers. But this is what really messes me up: is the Lovely Kiss. So he's stuck with Lovely Kiss, so he switches. But he's got Earthquake, and I can't wake up. But I wake up, and I do Stealth Rocks, which actually helps later. I guess I probably should have gone with an attacking move that turn. He switches into his Venusaur, takes some Stealth Rock damage, which is not much. I predicted the switch, but I didn't really know he had a Venusaur. He goes Leech Seed, which misses, which is thankful. I go Knockoff, but I didn't know he was going to Mega. He gets off the Leech Seed. Now, I actually clicked Toxic Spikes and realized that he's a Poison type. I canceled it, but then I clicked Scald to try to get burn damage, and that's what I do for the rest of this time. He actually misses, which is lucky. But I don't get off the burn. And you know how it doesn't work very well if you cancel and then click another move. Sometimes it'll do the original move, which really stinks. Now this is the power of Mega Garchomp. That I was just so happy with that one. And I managed to get rid of that Mega Venusaur, but like I'm losing really badly, and honestly I'm not gonna win this. Stealth Rock damage, like I said, is awesome. Now here he actually poisoned, and I have to switch. So I'm going to Clefable because it's decent at walling, and I take a chunk of damage there. I'm actually faster, so I managed to get off that Thunderbolt, which is very nice. But here comes the Watchdog, and this thing just, you know, use a return, gets rid of my Clefable. At least he's poisoned, which is taking damage. Now my Torterra comes in, he makes me fall asleep. I really hate sleep hacks. And basically the only damage I'm doing is through poison. And he gets off that Swords Dance. And just 2-hit KO. Can't wake up, so that basically ends the game. Unfortunately, he's faster, so that's the game. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, please like the video, and I hope you watch some of my other videos.